Space. Form. What makes these elements so important to architecture? Why do designers care about these ideas? As we begin our exploration, we encounter the building blocks that shape the very essence of this place and unveil the space created within. Forms are the architectural elements that give physicality and structure to spaces. They create functional, aesthetic, and experiential qualities within a building and outside of the building. This thoughtful manipulation of forms is key to achieving the desired functionality, visual appeal, and emotional impact of a structure. Form encapsulates the events that occur in the space between or around it. Take this room as an example. Mostly enclosed by 4 walls and a roof, a space is created inside. Architecture and design is meant to facilitate human interaction with other people or objects. Because of this, humans are what makes spaces alive. This area is another example of a space that can be created using forms. This space is not completely enclosed, but is suggestive of a place for interaction. This form suggests that creative thinking can be implemented in design to allow for unique spaces. In the heart of these secluded woods, under this canopy of giant trees, we embark on a journey of architectural discovery, where nature and Frank Lloyd Wright's masterpiece Falling Water become one. Falling Water is located in the beautiful Mill Run, Pennsylvania. As we explore this vast forest, we take part in the freedom and the openness of nature. First, let's go and analyze the site where this building lies. This cliffside is the perfect place for creative thinking and design. Spaces can be fabricated out of the hypothetical forms that are designed. The white blocks are representative of the built forms that could go along this cliffside. The colorful blocks are representative of the spaces that are created because of these forms surrounding them. This is the eventual form of falling water. The white blocks cascade around and down the cliffside, creating optimal spaces for viewing the surrounding natural environment. Architect Frank Lloyd Wright uses the same sense of play and exploration of form and space as previously discussed, but within this setting of a forest to create falling water. The architectural masterpiece that blurs the line between interior and exterior as it becomes one with its surroundings. This building is not a singular entity, it's a composition of distinct spaces, each with a unique purpose and story. Observe the cantilever, an audacious design choice that defies gravity, offering both a place to inhabit and a place to revel in. Let's step inside and explore the heart of this masterpiece. Consider each room as being a unique space, and how the space itself becomes a form. Creation of these negative spaces from the positive spaces of the enclosure allows life to happen and experience to take place. Take note of the different sizes of spaces on the interior. There are large open areas and there are tighter areas. This is meant to distinguish the spaces from each other while still offering a cohesive spatial environment. As we emerge once more into the embrace of this forest, our perception of falling water is forever changed, enriched by what we've learned about its forms, spaces, and functions. What have you learned? What can you do? How can you create the next grand space for activity? How can you create interaction and experience?